Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And Durant, here we go. Over Williamson. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, is really paramount. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it. The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Good on the shot. Durant's got his second basket.
KD gets down into the block and a little shoulder shimmy and moves away from the defense. No way to get to that shooting window.
Now here's Bledsoe. Ball no good. Irving surveying the floor. Williamson with the block.
Now Zion just aggressive there and great timing.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Free throw drops for KD.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
It's tipped. Dinwiddie with the steal. The kick out to Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. When you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Ingram drawing the double team. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. From about 16. And Durant gets it to go. KD's got 8 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And they get it. They get it again. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Stan Van Gundy for a minute. He talked about the best strategy of containing Kevin Durant on the offensive end. Coach told me Kevin's going to get his. You can't stop that. But if you can push him off his favorite spots, it might make his production a bit more palatable to our defense. Well, they've done their homework on KD, but the exam is going to be harder. Guys?
Thank you, David. And that one's good, Williamson.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Redick. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 5. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. .112 left to play here in the first. Stolen by LeVert. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the game. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 4. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. That's tipped. Redick surveying the D. Over to the left wing. Sinks the three-pointer.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Pass to Durant. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. KD's got 10.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Ball with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Melly. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Brooklyn leading by 3. KD's shot is good. He's got 12.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And Hart has it in the corner. Pass to Melly. Now here's Ball. Knocked away. Right wing. Goes up the baseline. A second chance effort. With the clock winding down. And it's good on the way in.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
It's just so agile is Zion out there in those kind of plays, gutting through the defense and just finding lanes to rip through.
And then Durant with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Well, he's won an MVP. He's won a championship. He's won a gold medal. He's been the MVP in the finals. It's a pretty full resume for one Kevin Durant.
Here's ball. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Ball with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Williamson from long range. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. It's a three-point game. And that one, good.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Bledsoe looking around. Pass to Favors. Bledsoe outside. Dinwiddie with the steal. It's Durant with the drive. And it's off the back rim. No good. And the Pelicans with possession here. Trailing by 5. Kept alive. Favors. Here's Williamson. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. That one good for 2. Durant's got 21 in the game.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Left side, Redick. Teardrop shot. And it's sent back by Allen. And finished off by KD.
This is what Durant does best, a natural-born scorer, and that combination of size, speed, and length can't slow it down.
Back to Williamson. Knocked loose.
And they continue to control the glass.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Irving. Back to Durant. Nets passing it around. 5 to shoot. And yes, it's good. KD's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the first half is now in the books. Nets out in front, up 11. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Bledsoe. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Favors. Poked away. Stolen by LeVert. It's the Nets now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Now Ingram. He has 5. And the shot goes down. Ingram's got 7 points.
Brandon Ingram showing some toughness that time. That's a strong finish.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
Ingram drawing the double team. To the middle. And Derek Favors with the slam.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Here's Durant. Got it. Good job in the low post. KD's got 27 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
He's getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous as Brandon Ingram knocks down three.
Here's Durant. Makes it off the glass. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside Ball. Back to Bledsoe. The drive by Williamson. Plays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
Now, don't underestimate Zion's ability to work his way around defenders. Quick with the ball there and pretty shifty.
Irving's shot is good. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in two different settings.
Yeah, I mean, two very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly.
I think Brandon Ingram, not only a great story in his own right, starting to find out just how capable he is as a talent in this league, but also for executives about being patient and letting that talent develop.
And then Durant with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For New Orleans, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Irving attacking. LeVert with the wide open look. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Here's Ingram. Count it, and the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
For New Orleans, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
The BI has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down, and if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Man, these Kevin Durant comparisons are starting to come to fruition right here, especially when Ingram is finishing with power on the drive.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Pelicans trail by 3. .104 left in the third. To the right side. Hill has the open look. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, he's professional in everything that he does. Durant recognizes that opportunity and turns pro.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Inside. Here's Hayes. Second shot opportunity. Allen with the rebound. It's the Nets now. They've led by as many as 11 points. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul. And the Nets with possession here. The lead is 2. Pass to KD. Here's Irving. Driving the lane. Off target at the rim.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
It's back to Hill. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so Allen will bring it up for the Nets. A 2-point game. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
I like how Durant uses his wily frame there to get off those shots. Not an easy shot, but for him, man, it looks easy.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Over in the corner, Allen. Back to Irving. Durant with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Pelicans trailed by 4. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, once Zion gets that close and it's a position that he likes, that backcourt's going to be shaking.
Shoots it. KD's shot is good. Durant's got 39.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Again, New Orleans turns it over. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Brooklyn leading by 4. To the inside. And stolen by Favors. To the paint. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Outside, KD. Back to Irving. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Nets lead by 5.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
I think this is what the coaches are clamoring for from Lonzo Ball. Don't settle for too many jump shots, and if you attack, go in there to make a play.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's LeVert. Favors with the rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ingram's got 15 points here in the second half. Here's Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And so how is it that you avoid fouling Durant? I'm not sure. The guy has so many tools in the toolbox.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Williamson. That misses, and a chance to tie it there.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Here's Ingram. Doesn't go for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Shot from the wing. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Durant attacking. Pelicans pull it in. Here's Williamson. Out to the wing. Pass to Favors. And it's sent back by Irving. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. New Orleans making a switch here. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alderman.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy told the team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Misses from close range.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Here's Durant, and it's sent back by Bledsoe.
6'1" guard, Bledsoe up there with the block. Wow.
And there's the call on Durant, and that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bledsoe. Here's Favors. Count!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
KD drives in. And stolen by Redick. And here they go. Favors can't get it to go.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
To the middle. Here's Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Derek Favors.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Allen with the rebound. Durant attacking. Yes!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Williamson from long range. The offensive rebound.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.